like it's unpopular
Well,
on the list,
So
right?
tons of
Yeah,
lights.
but it's
Or I think we're gonna
like,
pick it for only.
To you.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How would you feel if you had to wait for something that you really wanted? What if it was something that you couldn't live without? Well, this patient from Ohio, he really needed a heart transplant. But the patient waited for several months until my cousin passed away. He was a hero for being an organ donor. He saved 5 lives on the waiting list for people who were waiting for organ donors. One of the people on the waiting list for an organ transplant might be someone you know. I myself have not yet signed up to be an organ donor, but after my cousin's accident and doing this research, I am strongly considering to be one. Today, I'd like to persuade you guys to donate your organs and tissues when you pass away and act upon your decision for donating. I'd like to begin by telling you about the need for organ donation. People around the world also here need organ transplants, and they need our help. The problem is that there's a lack of organs and organ donors who make organ transplantation possible. The most common organs that people need are the heart, lungs, livers, kidneys, pancreas, and corneas, bones, skin, heart valves, and blood vessels. And the new names added to the organ donor list every 16 minutes. That means there's new people added on the list by the time we finish our class today. There are about 110,000 plus people waiting for donors, and about 18 die each day waiting for an organ. Did you know that one organ donor can save up to 8 lives? As of right now, there are 86 million signed up to be organ donors. This information was from the U.S. government information on organ and tissue donation and transplantation. I'm sure that you can see the need for people like you to donate organs. There are millions of people who would like to donate their organs when they pass away. But you might be asking, well, how can I make my organ? How can I make sure my organs are donated after I die? Let me tell you, to become an organ donor is very important. The problem arises when you are thinking about becoming a donor, but never do anything about it, and no one knows your wishes, and your organs will not be donated. Consequences of this is more people are waiting for organs, and there will be an incredible shortage of available organs. This is how you go about making sure the organs are donated. First, you talk to your family about your decision. They will get involved in your donation arrangement when you die. If they do not know your wishes of becoming an organ donor, your wishes may never be carried out. Also, you should mark your driver's license, which indicates that you're an organ donor, but each state varies. You should also fill out, sign, and carry a uniform donor card with you. This donor card says which organs you wish to donate and has a place for your family members to sign as witnesses after you discuss your decision with them. You can choose to donate any needed organs, or you can specify which organs and tissues you wish to donate. This is an example of a donor card, which you fill out and you keep it in your wallet. You can see that it isn't difficult to become an organ donor. Now let's look at what would happen if you choose to donate your organs, and what would happen if you choose not to. Organ donation benefits both the donor's family and the recipient. If you do donate your organs, your family and the people who receive your organs might benefit in a similar way like this family. I'm going to tell you a little story that a good example of this. A 17-year-old died of head injuries in a car accident. His mom decided to donate his organs. His heart went to a prison chaplain. His kidneys went to a mother of 5 children and the Vietnam vet. The Vietnam vet is energetic and finally getting his college degree. The teenage gave life to others, and his family feels a sense of satisfaction and comfort that other lives have been touched by this. I got that story from a brochure from the University of Wisconsin Hospital Appendix Valves, which was dated in 1991. Although it seemed like a long time ago, those situations are still possible today. I have a poem that by Robert Tess. It's called "To Remember Me." It shows the importance of organ donation. It goes, give my sight to a man who has never seen a sunrise, a baby's face, or love in the eyes of a woman. Give my heart to a person whose heart has caused nothing but endless days of pain. Take my bones, every muscle, every fiber, and live in my body, and find a way to make a crippled child walk. Take my cells, if necessary, and let them grow so that someday a speechless boy can shout at the crack of a bat, and a deaf girl will hear the sound of rain against her window. As you can easily see, donating your organs can be one of the most important decisions you can ever make, and also the greatest gift you can ever give. I've told you about the need for organ donors, how you can become an organ donor after you die, and finally how your family and organ recipients benefit from your donation. You become a donor by talking to your family and making sure they know, make sure they know that you want to be an organ donor. Fill out and sign the donor card and indicate your wishes on your driver's license. What if a person waiting on the list needed an organ transplant and someone you love? Imagine if your brother or sister who unexpectedly died and you were able to meet a person who received a heart, for example. Think of the satisfaction and possible comfort knowing that your brother or sister provided life for somebody else. This is how I felt when I found out my cousin was a match for someone who needed a heart and for his other organs. I'm going to leave you with a message from Michael Jordan, who is responsible for the Iowa Blood Gift Coalition on Organ and Tissue Donor Awareness. He says, please make the decision to become an organ donor and a tissue donor. Remember, share your life and share your decision.